Abraham King went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And stepping in for the Astros, Abraham King. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Back there. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Boog. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, you're out. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it and brings it in. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. King was driving the offense for them in his last game with 5 RBIs. That's towards center. Leday makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Abraham King. Swung on, belted. Leday flying after this one. Not there in time, it falls in the gap. Around second now as they still don't have it. King around third. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Abraham King, a promising prospect. First and second, 1 out. King getting ready to hit. And that's a base hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score and the Astros take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0. 2 on, 1 out. So next up for Houston. Yiner deal.
Ball, take your base.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. And first offering is fouled off. Kiner-Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Stays alive.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Handles, throws to first, 1 up, 1 down. Stepping in, Max Schumann. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No ball,
One
two
out,
strikes.
base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Brent Rooker now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That pitch gets the inside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. King back to work. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. King, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
There's Trevor Larnach, and he swings and misses at the initial offering. That one in there across the letters.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Just misses. And the count is 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Swings through that one.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
That one just missing inside, and that's ball 1. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one hops the wall. 1 run across. King headed for the plate. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker, and man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
And a swing and a miss there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And now Yohan Moncada. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
This one in the air. Walker makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 9 straight retirements. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
The Athletics yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's in there at the knees.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
All right, there's number 8. 1 away.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Again, back to work. On a line out towards center. Lede hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
On the ground. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
0-1's the count.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Lede stands in now and watches strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitch?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. 2 outs, runner at first. Abraham King will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. So 2 on with 2. And we're back. Now, Derek Nicholas. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Struck out swinging his first time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Out towards right center field. Rogers pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Here is Moncada. Popped up.
I got it. You got it.
And that'll do it. So he's perfect. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. There's a strike.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. Max Schumann now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Late on that fastball.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Rooker, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. Swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. And 1, 2, 3. 2 outs, nobody on. So now the Astros designated hitter, Abraham King.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This to center field. Bleday on the move. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Swing and a miss. 0-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it. Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Larnach now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swings through that.
Really nice sequence right there, and the change of speeds off the fastball. Really good arm action. Sold it. Changeup just doesn't arrive.
make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Bleday, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Up hard in, soft away, and now he's in an 0-2 count. He's got to figure out a way to try to sit in between.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. So now 24. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the ninth, and here's the first baseman, Derek Mickless. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the ninth inning, working on a perfect game. Strike one.
0-1.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher.
Whoa.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play. I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So it's their last chance in this one. Yoan Moncada up next for the A's. Tap foul at the plate. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
King is just one strike away. Two down, nobody on. Hit to right, and that should do it. And history! It's a perfect game!
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he.
Abraham King, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. So two down, Abraham King, the next to hit. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
Bleday pulls it in on the run. One out, base is empty. And that one hammered. Bleday giving chase. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. One out, runner at second. And now Isaac Paredes. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And he's out easily. 2 outs, base is empty. King matched a homer in his last game. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That ball's carrying. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. Passes third. He wants it all. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. King digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And that one in the air center field. Lede makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Abraham King. Left field, way back there. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Isak goes to second, and he's picked off. To third, tag, got him. King had a sensational showing in the win. A 3-hit performance. Abraham King with an incredible. So runner at second, 2 down. King getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Out at third. And that ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Diaz hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jesse Winker.
So 1 out, nobody on.
3 out. You're out. Out. You're out. Out. That's ball 4.
2 aboard, 2 outs.
Abraham King.
Fought off foul. Swung on, belted. And that should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Another comes in to score. Around third. He's safe. And they clear the bases.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Ball 4, take the base. 4, take your base. 3.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. This looks like extra bases. One run's in, runner around third. The second run scores. Goes to third, but safe getting back. Wow, they thought about going for it there. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see.
Abraham King up next for the Astros. Just a single short of the cycle. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Coming home. One run is in. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. To first, and he breaks for second. Now they've got him in a rundown. The tag out. He can't scramble back in time. Bottom of the 7th.
3. Ball 4, take your base. 3.
So a man at first. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Abraham King. He's already homered in this game. Center field. Lede on the move. Squeezes it. And that is that. So one hit. And welcome back to the ballpark.
3.
King was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. A 4-hit performance, including.
Back here on MLB Tonight, Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs, I'm Robert Flores. Over the history of Major League Baseball, hitting for the cycle has been one of the rarest and most difficult feats a player can accomplish in a single game. Plus, it's a lot of fun to witness, which we just got to do. Sarah, I know you have some interesting numbers about the cycle that you want to share.
I mean, entering the 2024 season, there have been almost 225,000 games in MLB history, and there have been only 343 regular season cycles, plus of course one in the postseason. That is a very, very small percentage, so really incredible to see it happen tonight.
I can't imagine what that must feel like for the player. Dan, what do you think about the cycle?
Well, I think just following what Sarah said, I mean, it's such a rare accomplishment. I think it combines an incredible set of skills, but I think a little bit of luck too, which I think makes it so unique in our sport. Congratulations.
Abraham King hit for the cycle last time out. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. On the ground, right side, Rogers slings to first. One up, one down. Akil Baddoo, the next to hit for the Reds. Outside, and that is ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One down. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Alvarez hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now batting Jamer Candelario. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. 1-1 now. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, new inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, Abraham King. Green back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
This one in the air. Diaz settles under this one. Drops into the glove. And a quick out, number 1. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Will Benson. One down, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. Leon gets under it. 2 away now.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a 4-bagger.
Soft contact in the air. Hauls it in to end the inning. So no run.
The bat, number 9,
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. Into the top deck and out of here. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 4-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness.
Two outs and one in scoring position. King came up with 4 hits in his last game. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Reds DH, Will Benson. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now the catcher comes.
That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. You're out. Ball 4, take your base. 3.
It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Another homer, his 4th home run of the game, and they add on. It's 9-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4, take your base. 3. You're out.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Abraham King. Valenzuela back to work. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And he's gone yard again. His 5th home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 10-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Leon. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. He pulls it down, ball game. And the Astros slug their way to a win in this one. King really stood out in this win. Pounded a whopping 5 homers. Abraham King with 5 hits last time out. Simply amazing. All eyes. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. King, the next to hit. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or...
And that's a base hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-0. First and second. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. And now the DH, Abraham King. There's a swing and a drive. Makes the catch up against the wall.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Going, gone. A massive home run. His 6th of the series, and they add a run. It's 4-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Mole back to work. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 5-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that'll do it. 1 error in the inning. King had a sensational showing in the win. Collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs. Abraham King getting ready for this one. High hopes for this pitching phenom. Does he have another dominant performance in him today? It's the Houston Astros going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. Back here in Cincinnati and towing the slab, Abraham King.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Strike 2.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now it's going to be Akil Baddoo. Pena makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches.
No balls,
Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Yep,
Next
that ball
pitch
went
is
out.
outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the...
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Reds turned away first time through. Second inning upcoming from top of the second. And now here is Abraham King. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that ball is out of here. He crushes that one to center field. His 8th of the series. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. King back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. He goes down looking.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
That one pushed foul. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, Paredes sends it across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 1 out, runners at first and second.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Another homer. That's 9 homers this series. And they tack on 3. It's 5-zip. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Right through there for a strike. King, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter.
0-2.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Here comes a pitch. Oof! That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Reds go down quietly. That clips a corner. Fraley measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Akil Baddoo, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1.
And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got it. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
De La Cruz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. So 1 out and a runner at second. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. And he's gone yard again. His 3rd home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 8-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's the 3rd baseman, Jeimer Candelario. King back to work. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, these Reds, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Benson stands in now and watches strike 1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The 0-2. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. And that's the inning. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Astros 8 and the Reds nothing. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Abraham King. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Into the top deck and out of here. Home run.
So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Encarnacion Strand batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Well, that's textbook pitching right there. I mean, he executed those first 2 pitches perfectly.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Matt McLain, the next to hit for the Reds. McLain having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The left fielder, Riley.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Really nice sequence right there, and the change of speeds off the fastball. Really good arm action. Sold it. Changeup just doesn't arrive.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Baду now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. 2 outs, base is empty. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike at the knees.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. And 1, 2, 3. And next to hit for Houston, Abraham King, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
That one is gone.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2. King into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Benson. His righty-lefty splits there. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Sit down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth. Get back on track. His team needs him.
Stevenson at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. That one in triple digits.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
In the air, left field, Alvarez. As this one sized up, makes the grab, 1 away. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
Friedel now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because it's not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. King is just 1 strike away. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his team.
Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Abraham King. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. In there safely.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate.
On the ground to the left. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And a foul ball. King measures 6 feet 10 inches, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, a former American League Cy Young Award winner. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Abraham King. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
So a man at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning.
We'll try to get in the scoring.
New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Abraham King. Kittredge back to work. That one is absolutely belted. That's long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-4. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
King really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Abraham King, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
The shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Blaze Alexander. Javier, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the veteran first baseman, Luis Arias. Up the middle. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get in.
Back here at Chase Field, here's the shortstop at the plate, Abraham King. That one ripped. Back there. And gone. He circles the bases. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
And that ties the single-season home run record. His next long ball will put him all alone on top of the list.
The excitement's been building for weeks, Boog, and now he's matched one of the most iconic records in professional sports. Every single at-bat from here on out is going to be an event as he tries to take the record for himself.
So 2 down, stepping in, Wilmer Flores. Ripped on a line, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks down. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the rookie DH, Jordan Lawler. That one the other way. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting ninth,
Christian Robinson now.
Robinson.
On the ground to first. Steps on the bag for 1. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Ball 4, take your base. 3, you're out. Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4. You're out. 3, out.
And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Abraham King. Curtis back to work. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. Now around second, going for third. Safe at third with a triple, his third hit of the day. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
McCormick now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Runner on at third, one gone.
Nope, ball one. 1-1.
Foul ball there.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now he's got a real chance at stranding that leadoff triple.
Yeah, back-to-back strikeouts, and now the scoring probability goes way down, and he's just got to focus, execute a couple more pitches, and can walk back to the dugout and breathe a sigh of relief.
Myers in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And now the 0-1. Swing and a miss and a slider.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So 1 hit is all they get. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona. Corbin.
Take your base. 3. 3. 3. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Out. You're out.
The back. Shortstop, Abraham King.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 5.
3. Out. Out. 3. Out. That's ball 4. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base.
King was a big contributor for them in the win. 3 homers in this one. Just amazing.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this.
One out, runner at second. King, the next to hit. Pulls that one foul. Burns, a Northern California native. He was a fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He jacks that one out to left. His 6th of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
This one in the air, right field. Leon moving back for this one. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. So 1 out, nobody on. Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Cattell.
2 down, bases empty. And now Cattell Marte. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning. This is Corbin Carroll. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second, 2 outs. Velasquez now at the plate. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and that's the 3rd out. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So a man at first, and now it's Wilmer Flores. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it.
New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Abraham King. Burns back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 4-2. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
Rips that one to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. So now here's the DH, Jordan Lawler. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now a slow roller to second. Rogers gets it to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th.
Ball 4, take the base.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout. John Curtis into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So next up for Houston, Abraham King. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Out of here. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. One down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Adrian Del Castillo. Fly ball down the line. Smith on the move. Nabs it. And there's 2 down.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
To the right side. Rogers. And talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Backs down quickly. They still trail it here. 3. So runner at second, 2 down. King digs in now. 3 for 3, and he's homered 3 times. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 8-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in.
Will forever be remembered as a member of the 500 Homer Club, as we saw him reach that mark in this game.
I had chills watching it, Boog, and I'm sure a lot of other folks did too. Everyone at this level is an icon of the game's history, and now he's right there alongside them all. Congrats to him.